Hello and welcome everybody, how's it going? My name is Alexander, also known as Sandreyevitz, and today I'll continue on, unfortunately alone, the playthrough of a game that my brother had started to play and commentate from both sides, and that is Doom Eternal. It's been a while since we have played last episode, and few key notes I wish to share before I am going to play one mission, record it. However, how long it will take. Hopefully it's going to be short, although short it's relative from each mission to mission. One thing that I will emphasize is that I am recording it and uploading it straight to YouTube walkthrough series called Doom Eternal. That's one thing, and the other thing is that we were playing it on Ultra Nightmare difficulty, and I'm going to continue straight from it. I'm not going to change it to anything else. When it comes to action-packed episodes, primarily, well, I will try to commentate to the best of my abilities when it comes to high adrenaline rush stuff, although the requirements of microcontrol and keeping track of your movements, of your cooldown of abilities, probably will going to limit my skill to be able to comment as elaborate as well as informative as possible. But even with that said, I would like to get started. Hopefully nothing will going to go into my way when it comes to the playthrough. From where we have left off previously, in case you have forgotten. And since we are going to record this episode off stream, the quality of it will be a little bit higher when it comes to resolution as well as video settings. I forgot to show you. I think I can show it to you as well when it comes to the texture details with which I am playing this game, and we were playing it with my brother previously. So when it comes to the performance, I think that I am going to repeat the same thing that I had talked about many times before. As long as your PC fit into minimal requirements or recommended requirements, you are more than capable of hitting the 60 FPS threshold with some settings tweaked. You will not gonna experience some incredible FPS drops or anything like that.
Urdak is the Maker's homeworld. It is not accessible to anyone. No human or Sentinel has ever set foot in their dimension. You can use the Maker's origin factory in the Hell City of Necravol to pass through the Void. Once there, you will not be able to leave on your own. But Vega can create an exit portal for you. That is why you must bring Vega through the Void with you to Urdak.
Understood. I'm detaching myself from the ship's systems. Processing. Total transfer to external drive complete.
Vega is no longer connected to your ship. I will reconfigure the portal to Necravol for you.
Okay.
Require anything else before we begin our journey to Urdak? You will not be able to return until the mission is complete.
I think I don't require anything else, and we have managed to unlock the additional stuff when it comes to the base in the previous stream, as well as we already saw the cutscenes. Like, the only thing that we weren't able to reach, and I'm still not checked this when it comes to the guides or anything, is that last secret as well as 2 of the weapon knots on the Fortress of Doom ship, and it warns me, as a player specifically, that I am not going to return to the Fortress of Doom anytime soon. The thing that we have acquired is that we have managed to collect the the Unmaker weapon. Hopefully I'm going to show it to you, although I forgot on what kind of a button do you need to pick it up, so it's pretty much the same weapon like in Doom 64. For those who have followed along our playthrough, you're probably familiar with it when it comes to its design and what it is capable of doing, especially against I think I got the wrong way. Especially against multiple of monsters, because the gist of it is that in this game, you know, when you are completing, I should say, those challenges, those Slayer Gate challenges, and collecting the keys, when you are going to acquire that Unmaker weapon, it's going to be fully upgraded. Meaning that, unlike Doom 64, where you need to be able to collect the rate of fire, the... what you call it? The spread effect, as well as the damage, here you are not going to do so. I think I'm lost a bit. For some reason, this stuff hasn't unlocked, isn't unlocking. Yeah, we basically have collected this. As well as we also have our sword from one of the story missions, which is an insta-kill ability. So whenever we got in a contact with something on from the point of view of harder to kill demon, I'm going to utilize those swords. Only 3 charges, which is a little bit sad. So you are going to collect those charges from time to time on the map, similar to the BFG. So it uses the same unique ammunition. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. Yeah, for some reason this stuff hasn't saved from the previous time where we played, when it comes to picking up the Unmaker. Unmaker uses the same cells like BFG, so you can swap between those two with the press of the F button.
Beyond Maker, pure Maker technology, inspired by Sentinel weaponry and refined by their divine intellect. Its destructive potential is staggering.
I'm going to do, in a combat that is, a little bit of a rundown of the stuff that we are, well, mostly I got acquainted with, and that is the, what you call it, the ballista as well as the super shotgun. Those two are pretty similar to the same weapon choice that I did when it comes to Doom 2016. However, in this game you would definitely have to utilize more additional abilities, especially offense, defense, and utility-wise, to be able to survive, because even older enemies are much faster, stronger, quicker. They're going to deal new type of attacks, and on top of that, your amount of ammunition is limited, as well as the chainsaw works a little bit differently. So with the chainsaw, you now only have 3 charges. 1 charge is going to constantly refill itself over time in battle. You cannot increase the maximum amount of charges, unlike Doom 2016, where you practically can have at your disposal in the late game the opportunity to insta-kill 2 of the heaviest monsters. Here, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on what way you look at it, you only have 3 charges. Additionally, you're going to need to refuel your ammunition a lot more time than Doom 2016, with the help of Flame Belch, with the help of the Super Shotgun ability, which we at this point have when it comes to hook shot. Yes, Super Shotgun lost his ability to fire twice without reloading. Instead, you have hook shot. You basically, well, I cannot show it to you right now since there is no enemy. You hook to an enemy, it inflames in fire, and when you shoot in fire, you're going to replenish your ammo on it. As well as freeze grenade and frag grenade, which we are upgraded a bit, as you see. Faster cooldown, more stagger or stun effects, create scatter bombs, fire twice before recharging. Personally, I still think that freeze grenade, as well as my brother, he thought this as well, that freeze grenade, at least in the early game and middle game stages, outvalues frag grenade, but in the late game, sure, you have some spare points, why not utilize them? Mobility, we pretty much have maxed out. This stuff, well, barrels have exploded, will respawn once after a short duration. Oddly enough, in this game there isn't a lot of barrels, so I cannot benefit from this upgrade greatly, and I cannot recommend you to do the same, as well as this is pretty much useless, and I think it's only worth for the completion's sake, because if you go with a pattern of Reels Automap Station, as well as all progression items and item finder, that larger automap reveal radius is kind of a pointless upgrade, because you're already going to see all things that you can collect on your map via the question mark or anything else, as well as when you collect the automap, this becomes even more worthless. So I think that this is a waste of slot, like at all. Use this, I mean, go for it if you already maxed out anything else. Runes, well, we have been using, and I'm going to continuously use this thing, Seek and Destroy. Further distance for Glory Kill, which is more faster, enemies remain in the stagger state longer, and gain a speed boost after performing a Glory Kill. And let me tell you guys, speed in this game is the key factor of surviving. If you, well, combining with the fact that you need to get accustomed to other abilities from the weapons that you're using, main fire mode, alternative fire mode, frag grenades, dashes, and double jump, because to me, it feels, oddly enough, mostly like Unreal Tournament, mostly, than Doom games or Quake 3 Arena. The speed, the combat increased significantly. And I know what I'm talking about since I have played Doom 2016, as well as my brother, on PS4, with the Ultra Violence, Ultra Nightmare, mode. This is nowhere near, like, I cannot compare them both side to side when it comes to... I cannot say that they are equal when it comes to speed. Even though, if you think Doom 2016 fast, you haven't played this game or haven't watched it or some episodes on YouTube. Okay, let's start this mission. Enough chit chat. It's time to kill some demons. With the Crucible Blade forged anew, you begin your journey to the Khan Maker's heavenly realm of Urdak to stop her from gaining full control of the slumbering icon of sin. To reach the Maker world, you must pass through Necroval, City of the Damned. At the core of the Necroval Towers, the accursed citadel, wherein human souls are sorted, tortured, and converted into Argent energy. Oh, yeah, so... initial assumption, Khan Maker is bad because she feeds off of human souls was pretty much confirmed in here. Argent energy, she needs it to survive, and look at this description. At the tower's peak, Argent is transmitted directly to Urdak, providing you with the only known points of the entry to the Maker City. I'm going to lower you the volume a little bit. Yeah, like this. Should be fine. Let's go. Oops, need to press spacebar.
Argent energy is made from the souls of Hell's victims. This is the factory where that takes place. Necroval, the city of the dead.
Wow, this reminds me of Painkiller so much. Holy hell, the scenery, battle through the soul factory. Okay, let me quickly take a look at the challenges. Kill 2 demons with the Crucible. Well, that's not going to be any kind of a problem. Kill 8 demons using Crusher traps. What? Okay, something new when it comes to traps. Perform a left side glory kill on a Doom Hunter. Huh? But it shows, so I need to press E when I'm going to stagger him with a glory kill when he's well, I need to stand to his left, which is a little bit right if I'm looking at him directly. Okay, well, those 2 challenges is going to be a little bit tricky to complete. Kill 2 demons with the Crucible, pretty self-explanatory. And when about the map, well, we are going to see what we will face sooner or later. Yeah, the scenery is so epic, guys. You know, graphic standpoint as well as damage model is insane in this game. Okay, we pretty much have our regular cannon fodder, but there I have seen that... yeah, already the combat takes full force here. And I failed to... I need to change to freeze grenades. Yeah, freeze round, please. Okay. Let me give me some time to get accustomed to the combat, since this game actually requires you to play quite often, and to be able to do like the muscle memory stuff when it comes to techniques that you might use, so on and so forth. Okay, I need to utilize the chainsaw on this guy. Yeah, let's do it. So I can sweep back to my... I said sweep. Swap back to my... Why am I falling constantly in the lava? I do not know for some reason. Yeah, about the hook shot from your super shotgun, or... yeah, the alternative fire mode, that's the another way to call it. When it comes to bigger demons, you cannot stagger them, so you will be pretty much at their mercy when it comes with dealing damage to them, or by them to your character, so on and so forth. So only lesser demons, you know, imps, zombies, zombified soldiers can be stunned by your hook shot. Alright, so let me look around. Oh, there I see the upgrade, which I'm more than willing to pick it up. Yeah, at this point it doesn't really matter what I'm going to pick it up. We had our own approach. We maxed out the ammo first, maximum ammunition, then we went for the health, and only after all of this we went for maximum amounts of armor. Since armor in this game is pretty easy to come by, well, collect, you lose in this it with the same speed as you collect it, but just one shot with the flame belch, you know, with your alternative fire weapon, so on and so forth, and you'll replenish it pretty rapidly. Alright, so looks like this passage has been blocked. I cannot open it, even if I will try. I need to find another way in. Looks like demonic fortress more than a factory. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This looks interesting. It looks like a jumping puzzle that I need to solve. I couldn't able to reach it. Let me take a look at the map where exactly I need to go. It seems like I can jump over here. Oh, that's the crushing puzzle. Okay. I cannot reach it. I mean, I cannot go over there to the fence. Okay, there's how I get the entry point. Oh, nice. Quote-unquote usage of the shield. I'm looking for... Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I tried to do. Okay, guys, freeze grenade time. And let me quickly chomp you up with some explosive rounds. Here I once again see no traps, so how exactly am I supposed to complete this challenge is still up to debate. I'm going to open up map quite often, just to see if I'm missing any collectibles or not. But the same thing that we said previously, the same thing I'm going to say as well now. If I'm not willing to stick around for half an hour to figure out how exactly am I supposed to grab one collectible over the other. Okay, a question mark over there and a few different platforms. One of them for the armor purpose and for some more health potions. Crucible pickups, yeah, I already said about it. You can and will collect the ammunition for it when it comes to this weapon, this sword. Okay, this is the codex. I'm not... Well, I can quickly browse through it. City of Makers. When I'm alone, I'm not going to be focusing on the story that much, unless you take into account cutscenes. Since there's already plenty of videos on YouTube discussing the story-based aspect. Oh, here we have definitely a intense fight, judging by the quad damage upgrade over there. Yeah, but the scenery looks insane. traps as well, and some more jumping posts. Nope. Let me utilize the sword. Yes, please. You will be first. Lamb to the slaughter. My guess is those traps are going to slowly but surely take its full effect. A little bit. Yeah, this is what I was trying to emphasize when I was saying that even those quote-unquote lesser enemies have new tricks up their sleeves. Okay, chainsaw time. Oh, not with you. With you I need to remove... Oh, I already used it. I thought that I can remove your armor, but it looks like I cannot. Can I use ballista? Why am I using... okay, ballista, please. Yeah, I need to reposition myself to a better spot. This is not the right way to be. Perhaps there is some lonely zombie wandering around. Yep, I was right. And I was able to acquire a good amount of armor because of it. Wait, that's it? So no traps? Nothing additional? It can't be. Why do I need quad damage then for Mancubus, couple of zombies and imps? Something weird, guys. I'm not willing to trust, excuse me, what the game is trying to tell me. Jumping pods, but let me take a quick look around first in case I need additional ammunition or I have missed something. It looks like, yeah, a few chainsaw charge and pretty much it. I can go all the way upwards and explore from the balcony, I guess. Never mind, I cannot reach it. What about from here? It's still locked. Yeah, but those enemies, those goat hellish looking creatures, they pretty much your Cyber Demon. I don't know why this game specifically calls them let me show you the enemies here, and this game calls them Tyrant. Yeah, I know that Cyber Demon in Doom 2016 looks a little bit different, but movesets with some of the new attacks as well as the aesthetics looks way familiar with Cyber Demon than anyone else. So only center passage has been open, or passage.
Here the humans arrive from Earth, waiting to be selected for the process.
Okay, it looks like from this place we are definitely going to know a lot when it comes to the con makers, dark past, quote unquote. Wait, I can go all the way there, it looks like, with the jumping pod, or can't I? I'm willing to try, because it looks like if I'm going to go all the way down, I'm not going to make it all the way here. You know what I mean? Looks tricky to me. I cannot reach it. No way, I cannot reach it from all the way. So I need to jump on the gate then? Who knows? I'm willing to try a couple of more times. Whoa, 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 what the hell just occurred? That looked weird, man. Or are those, I'm wondering, are those for scenery or for specific purpose? You know, those bars which you can climb on. Oh yeah, I got it. I can climb all the way there and climb up to the wall. So my assumption was right. It wasn't just for scenery. You could have... Well, I failed the double jump, sorry for that. You could have utilized them either in combat, or you could have utilized them for the sake of collecting this secret. That's one up. Which, by the way, I should have explained this mechanic. Once you are going to run out of lives, well, of health, you will gain several seconds of invulnerability, excuse me, and you will be resurrected on the spot with certain amounts of health. So you definitely can and will utilize it to the best of your abilities in this game, since this game is, from my point of view, from my brother's point of view, way harder than previous ones. Okay, I'm dropping all the way down. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I haven't missed anything. Oh, hello, Baron of Hell. I'm willing to kill you with the sword, also. Yeah, that's the problem. When you press Q, it's going to replace your current loadout with weapons and such. I think I am missing just the imps. Yeah, there he is. Whoops, I failed. Who was roaming around. Let's utilize the chainsaw. Nobody else? It looks a little bit on the lower end of things when it comes to the amount of demons that I am facing. Here it looks like that I need to solve some kind of a puzzle. Let me utilize the heavy cannon. Okay, a couple... It opens this thing, and that's it, right? And I need to climb my way all the way upwards. Sure, I know what I need to do. Well, first and foremost, let's shoot this stuff. Go all the way here. Punch the interactable object. Oh, it also binded to a specific time. I got it. No, nothing hard whatsoever. So I need to go in the cage.
The Maker needs Earth and its souls. Her world is dying. The culling allows her people to replenish their resources and survive. As you save your world, you put hers in peril.
Oh, so basically one race trying to genocide the other race for the sake of survival.
The head is Calabash, the sightless judge.
What the hell?
He determines who's fit to begin the soul extraction process. The rest will be discarded to the blood swamps.
Sightless judge? That's something new. Wow. Yo, take a look at the scenery. Destroy the Eye of Calabash. 0 out of 4. Oh, it's a brain. Pulsating brain. It also reminds me of the old Cyber Demon. Okay. So... Calabash. Wait, what? Is he a boss? Huh? Press tab. Weird. Yeah, he definitely looks like a boss. Okay, that's one eye. I see the second eye. Oh, whoa, 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 I need to move. That's an interesting environment. It's also full on fire, so I need to watch my step when I'm doing it. Okay, and it blocks my... It blocks my vision a bit.
The shield is low. Now, while it's exposed.
Hopefully I hit him. Oh, never... What? What the hell am I... Wait. What the... So, what exactly am I going to do here? What? Now, while it's exposed, I'm trying to double jump and the game won't let me. What do I need to do specifically? Oh, come on! Stop shooting all the way from over there. This looks a little bit weird. I destroyed all of his eyes. And then what? I cannot damage him for some reason, so what exactly am I need to do all over here? Is it a glitch? Have I just stumbled upon a glitch? Can I stab him with the sword? I need to stab him with the sword. Wow. That's looked to me a little bit weird. Okay. I'm willing to accept that. I'm willing to say it's my fault that I should have figured this stuff out a little bit early. Surprisingly enough... Oh, and that's the BF... I believe... No, never mind. I thought it's the BFG cell, and this is actually a switch. Oh, this is how I got it. Wait a second. Let me change quickly my weapon to the... Come closer. Okay, 3 out of 8. I still need to find several more and learn them all the way here to complete this challenge. I haven't encountered Doom Hunter yet, which is, to me, looks more like a Quake enemy than your Doom enemy. Whoops, I accidentally punched the Praetorian Ghost. Okay, suit tokens. Like I said, let's do this, and... we need one more. I need one more to be able to unlock final upgrade. But I was about to say that, oddly enough, this level surprisingly feels way easier than all of the others that I have played with my brother and commented upon them. With the amount of enemy, I know visually it looks gorgeous. I mean, the design, the aesthetics, so on and so forth. But in terms of difficulty, okay. Quickly, heavy cannon, closer, please. Okay, I see that you... Wait, what? He fell? That was a bit weird. He fell to his death all the way down there. Or he vanished. Yeah, this is how I'm definitely completing this challenge. So, 3 more zombies, please. So I do not have to worry about it later once the tough enemies will appear. Okay, 2 challenges out of 3 complete. The only thing that I need to worry about now is about that Doom Hunter robot. Are those... Oh, never mind. Those are... freeze grenade? I thought at first that they legitimately was barking at me. Mastery token. So, mastery token allows you to pass by the weapon challenge. You know, the stuff that you need, for instance. Let me show to you what I mean. Kill 15 pinkies with a full auto mode. It allows you to bypass that and directly upgrade your weapon mode with it. I think that I'm going to go for... this thing has already been upgraded. The rocket launcher. Specifically, lock-on burst. Oh, never mind. I have managed to do this already manually, so I do not need to worry about it that much. The arbalest had already been completed. Purchase all the upgrades, excuse me. and BFG cannot be upgraded, and Unmaker also cannot be upgraded. So I'm pretty much left with limited options over here. Let's do this thing. Let's say we want to bypass the challenge. After triggering a fully charged heat blast, plasma projectiles will have a damage boost for a short time. Well, not from my point of view, nothing to write home about, since QuakeCon mod sheet unlocked. And listen to the fans, cheers and gasp as you rip and tear. Wow. And I also got an achievement, although I haven't, it was passing by that quickly that I haven't been able to spot what exactly they had said to me. Alright, so nothing over there. I need to go even further. Yeah, this level, well, since we are approaching the end game territory, this looks like a little bit or more on the straightforward side of things. The auto map is the stuff that I'm willing to collect. Alright. Oh, wait a second. There's the thing that I had missed over there. How did I miss it? It looks like I could have went there through the elevator of some sort, or just jumped there. I am willing to explore a little bit, you know, just take... Okay, there's the mandatory passage that I need to go and research there. What if I go all the way down there and retrace my steps? Where exactly it's going to lead me to? Yeah, to the same spot. So nothing particularly changes. Alright, so onto the mandatory way it is. Although there's the purple challenge, which is, I believe, the time limit challenge, where you need to defeat a certain amount of enemies before the time actually going to expire. This looks like a jumping puzzle. This pathway has been blocked, but I can drop all the way down there, and with the help of dashing, prepare myself here. I am trying to dodge to the best of my abilities. Unfortunately, my ammunition has ran low, and I need to replenish it somehow. And also get rid of this guy who is trying to protect them with the shield. Okay, freeze, please. What the hell? There's a multi-layered... Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me clear them one by one. I wasn't expected to have a multi-layer battle layout happening already over here. Yo, this stuff is it's getting hard for me to focus on them. Cyber Mancubus is going to be very annoying, I would assume. Okay, you for the ammo purpose. Yes, please. You gotta be... What? Why are they... Huh? Oh, Monster Totem. I need to find it as well. Oh, never mind. It's our friendly Archvile guy. I had ran out of ballista ammo. Great. With Archvile on top of everything else, this is going to be so excited. And I lost my life because of it. Wow. So much for jumping all the way there. Can I freeze Archvile and just nuke him down? He's hiding all the way here. I lost another life. Holy moly, guys. Archvile, point blank range, he is going to hurt you a lot. Take 2, please. Oh, there's my... Yeah, game. Sure, give me the BFG cell right now. Well, that was messy from my part, specifically because, well, I have been doing well up to the point where Archvile had appeared, and here's the thing. In this game, you are going to encounter totems. The game will going to give you an advice that you need to destroy them, otherwise enemies will spawn instantly, and those demons are going to be highlighted with red colors when you just see them. But the catch to it is that Archvile, when he is going to resurrect enemies, also highlights them with red colors. So for a player, it's going to be a little bit confusing to determine when exactly, like, is this an Archvile or is this a monster totem? Yes, I will able to figure out eventually because I saw the Archvile himself. You know, the demon who resurrects his fallen allies and summons new one. But there will be a case in point in time where you, just like me, will be a bit confused by it. And we had only killed 3 demons with the swords. We still need to find and kill 6 more of those. Wait, don't tell me I missed the challenge. I mean, not the challenge, skip the collectible. And I could have utilized this trap. Not against Archvile, but at least against those Pinkies, Hell Knights, so on and so forth. Okay, I know how to proceed. Yeah, because there I saw the hole behind me. Yep. This is the secret area. I get it. And this is the time... Excuse me, I cannot talk right now. Time challenge that I need to beat. Okay. Two enemies for it? Way easier than before with other ones. Only 2 enemies. Zombie and a Hell Knight? Huh? That looks weird. Yes, the Gladiator is a boss, which I'm not going to spoil to you that much, which against whom you are fighting in the arena. Okay, I need to retrace my steps, got it. What about that area to my left, you know, the one with the extra life? I think I'm going to go there or eventually stumble upon those corridors a little bit further ahead. You know, from here, yep. That's exactly, whoops, exactly what is going to occur. So I'm going over here, and then I need to... Wait. I confused the layout a bit. Is this door going to open? Nope. I need to jump. Got it. I need to jump further ahead. How exactly I'm going to reach the extra life? It doesn't look like I can reach it from here, though. Okay, never mind. I am going to collect it here. I completely missed my shot. Yeah, with double frag grenade, it's capable of doing a lot of damage to enemies, but with a lonely grenade, this is where our conclusion, you know, my and my brother had come to the point where ice grenade or freeze grenade, call it however you want, is way better. And those are, you see those, I will point the mouse cursor over it. Next to question mark, there is a, looks like a banana peel to me and to my brother as well, but it's actually your ammunition for the sword that you are using. You remember I have said before that it only has 3 charges, and after it you need to find more of those batteries, quote-unquote, to fill it up. Otherwise, you are not going to use it. You will not be able to use it. Oh. Some traps and platforming at the same time. Okay, I'm up for the challenge. I'm waiting. Now it's time to jump. Still waiting. It's time to jump, and nothing tricky.
The flesh tender. Once enough pain has been inflicted and the spirit broken, the soul is ready for the extraction process.
Okay, nice description of the tortures. Oh, I see that I can and will utilize one of those lifts to go upwards, but what if I'm going to go all the way down? Is there any secret on the map? It doesn't look like it. The auto map doesn't show to me anything. It only shows to me question mark as well as the weapon mastery point over here, and that's it. I wonder why some of them are glowing green when it comes to those boxes. Okay, let me jump over here, and once again, several death traps is trying to block my way. So, is there a reason to go up? I'm willing to explore just for the sake of it. Like if I'm going over here, okay, nothing there says that I am on the right way. What about this path? Same thing. It's going to squash me. So, how am I supposed to go to another challenge then? I guess my only way is forward. Ow. Buff totem nearby. So this is the stuff that I was talking about, guys. You will see a lot of roaming around from me, specifically for the sake of finding this pesky totem. And the problem is that you can only destroy it with your regular attack. You cannot, I mean, melee attack. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, there it is. I know what I gotta do. I gotta jump from the top. All the way from here and then die. Okay, now it's my turn. Okay, chainsaw, no valid target. What about him? I'm still... What? I fell? How did I... Nice layout. I haven't seen that I had fell. Wow, the music is epic. Holy hell, the music is epic, guys. It definitely... that was bad. Can you just die already? Yeah, that's the final monster that took his beating. Yeah, that was a little bit intense, but I also see that this map is definitely going to... This episode's going to be way shorter than I expected it to be, judging how I already more than halfway through the mission with collecting everything along the way. It's not like I'm complaining, I'm just trying to tell you guys that all the missions up to this point will going to take from you 1.5 hour to 2 hours to beat on ultra-violence difficulty. Okay, I can go all the way there to retrace my steps a little bit and eventually come across those collectibles, you know, question mark. So I need to take a look to my left. Okay, there's a punchable object. At this point, it doesn't really matter what's on what weapon I'm going to utilize my weapon mastery token. I also haven't purchased all the upgrades from here. What about this thing? Have already been fully charged, and let's do this. Although I'm not using it, since you see, judging by the preview, this is great if you have like lonely target, but with the speed, with the mobility that is required from you all the time, in combat especially, it's not that great of an upgrade, to be honest. Perhaps on lower difficulties you might have some fun with it, but on this one I would suggest that you have search and pick for something better. I have collected 2 things over here. I can explore all the way there, because there is a challenge, yet another one that I can complete. Wait, I know what I gotta do. For some reason I took damage. Wait, that was mandatory pathway, not optional, huh? Yeah, that was definitely mandatory stuff that is needed for me. But what about optional stuff? This should indicate to me that I'm on the right track, at least when it comes to, you know, this time challenge. I cannot reach it from all the way there, you know, from where I came from, and I cannot reach it from here either. Weird. Or perhaps if I... Can I step on one of those, you know, boxes and let it take me all the way here? Nope. I would still... Well, I'm not getting squashed, luckily, unlike all Doom games. But it's still no reason behind it. I mean, for me it is. Yep. So perhaps I should go all the way there and get squashed along the way. Yep. This time the gateway has been opened. Keen, you've got your vegetables. Album found. Okay, let me first and foremost switch to ballista and super shotgun and prepare a freeze grenade. I said prepare and I accidentally fire a frag one. Whoops. Those challenges are way, like... Okay, I'm not going to emphasize this no longer on this mission. I'm just saying straight up front that those challenges are way easier compared to the ones that I and my brother faced before. Okay, there is another pathway for me to explore all the way there before I am finally going to reach the main gate. I mean, unlock the main gate. Oh. You gotta be kidding me with this Marauder and this thing at the same time. Finally, that's the quick swap weapon technique, guys. My brother had utilized it, and I'm utilizing it as well. And you know, I failed to do the stuff that is required for me to complete the challenge. I had totally forgot about it. Sorry for those who are going to be watching this on YouTube and saying, ha ha ha, look at him. He has a fish memory. He forgot that he's supposed to do on the mission. Okay, it looks like this is the time where I need to drop down and explore the area right below me. I'm waiting for one of those boxes to go upwards, and immediately I'm going to drop down. Yep. No demon drops. Famine mode, as well as the weapon sword. I mean, charge. How many I killed? It doesn't wait, why exactly it doesn't show it to me on my display? Oh, 2D. Never mind. I'm dumb. I already did it, and I, for some reason, thought that I need to kill 9 demons with it. Sorry. Okay, 2 of those, and I'm going all the way upwards. Waiting for this box to appear. Yeah, in the meanwhile, I'm going to emphasize to you that Ballista is going to function more or less in a similar way like your Gauss Cannon in previous game. The only difference would be the alternative fire mode. Previously, the alternative fire mode has allowed you to move. I mean, has allowed you to shoot your enemies and then blow the... deal the extra damage when the charge is going to explode additionally. Now with the extra mode, you're going to have this thing when it's going to fully charge, creating this straight horizontal line, and it's going to deal damage when it passes through enemies. So I'm not a fan of it, but you are willing to experiment and find your own approach. I'm just telling you what I was using, as well as my brother for the most part. Okay, the final question mark is to my right. It's a Fuel the Eternal Flame Part 1. Checkpoint reached. Let's go all the way there. Oh, we have a welcoming committee. Which is great because I need that armor. As well as getting closer to another mandatory encounter. I'm willing to test the Unmaker here, you know? Instead of BFG, I'm willing to test the Unmaker in the next mandatory fight. What the? Oh! Guys, we finally have stumbled upon first glitch. Okay! Nice. Loading from the previous checkpoint, please. Well, this is great since I'm going to record it straight to YouTube. This is not a... Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not a game-breaking glitch. But it's still fun to watch what just happened. And hopefully it's not going to repeat itself yet again. Because I need this super shotgun shells. What if I'm jumping all the way there? Okay. Phew. Yeah, a few notes on the stuff. We never experienced any kind of glitches before, like ever. All the way from the beginning of the game up until this stage. And it's still not a game-breaking glitch to me. I mean, you were falling through the textures in a lot of games, FPS games, genre, RPGs, so on and so forth. So the fact that it has occurred only right now, well, it only is going to be funny for the YouTube montage, you know, highlights or just in the playthrough. But yeah, right there we have a mandatory encounter. It looks like extra life and such. Ow. Mancubus. I'm dumb. I should have utilized this a little bit later on, at least when it comes to those snake-like creatures. I need extra ammunition from them. Wow, he's tough. And it's still not over yet, guys. We have 2 more. You gotta be kidding me! 2 Doom Hunters. I'm using a sword, guys. I'm using a sword on those guys. On those. Wait, what? I can't see that well. I'm willing to reposition myself because I wasn't able to see, like, to be honest, at all what was happening all the way there. And I also should take a note that I have the Unmaker, which just decimated this guy, but not this guy. Yep, he is more than alive. Move? What the hell? Where am I jumping from? I haven't even taken a look at... I need energy weapon, right? To get rid of his shields. Ballista? Plasma rifle. And this is another mechanic, guys. Those enemies with the shields, you can get rid of their protection by shooting some form of energy weapon that you have, either ballista or plasma rifle. I'm not willing to charge him straight like full on, just because I'm willing to regenerate some HP that I lost previously, as well as pick up this armor. Yeah, let's use the chainsaw on this poor fella. Luckily, I got rid of the shields. And I think it's time to pick up those health potions. I mean, not the potions, but medkits. Okay, Imp, you just have to go. It's getting annoying. Okay, the only challenge I failed is the Doom Hunter challenge. And it's, for some reason, displays 3 at the same time for me. I don't know what the hell is going on. Hopefully it's not going to glitch out yet again. It looks like I need to break the floor to proceed onwards. Whoops, and it hurt me for some reason. Oh, because of the spikes. Never mind. Wait, so I need to go downwards, but what about the pathway that... lies directly above me. Well, I'm definitely grabbing this one up. This stuff has been blocked pretty much, and I can go and explore here. And it looks like I need to complete some form of a challenge, and that's it. So much for challenge. With double dash, it trivializes a lot of the damage that you could take from traps otherwise. Predecessor token acquired, but why? On what exactly are you supposed to use it? I guess it's for those who haven't looked that much at the minimap. Oh, and that's the statue. You know, I forgot to tell you guys, that's the statue of the scientist lady that eventually had become the final boss of the previous game called Spider Mastermind. Spoiler alert. Well, I guess it's that Olivia Pierce, I believe she was called. And demons have built a statue for her. Wow. Yeah, challenge is only 2 out of 3, sadly, but I have collected and explored everything. It's just that, yeah, you just saw what happened with your own eyes when I could have went for the glory kill for that Doom Hunter, one of those two. With one of them, I failed because of the, what you call it, Unmaker weapon. It obliterated him like in a span of 1 to 2 seconds when his shield wasn't up. When he transforms in the second phase, you know, flying out of the platform. And with the second one, the same thing occurred. I removed his shield and I accidentally, intentionally or not, had killed him with collateral damage. And that's the whole reason behind it. And here it's going to tell you, like, the screen, what exactly have you earned throughout the map, what have you achieved. So in case you are going to play through this game, do know that it's not 3 of those batteries, you're going to collect 1 of them. To collect 1, you would have to complete all of those challenges. Exploration pretty much maxed out. And usually the rewards include such stuff like your extra icons that you will collect, unlockables, so on and so forth when it comes to multiplayer, single player, as well as this avatar, like player avatar stuff. Deluxe profile title, Empyrean Warrior. Oh joy, I guess. Okay, continue onwards. Necroval Part 2. As you make your ascent, you approach the final floors of the Citadel, where souls are extracted, and the music still kicks in, from their bodies and converted into Argent energy. Enter the final stage of the Maker's processing plant and use the Argent conduit to gain the access to Urdak, homeworlds of the Makers, where the Conmaker prepares the final ritual to gain the control of the Icon of Sin and unleash it upon the Earth. Okay. Well, I would think that this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm willing to record those episodes mission by mission, since I'm doing this by myself. Like I said before, I am uploading, well, recording it, and I'm going to upload it straight to YouTube. Oh, and I forgot to show you the settings on what I have played and I and my brother used to play. When it comes to the video stuff, it's pretty much on your screen, like the texture details, yada yada yada. For those who are willing to stop and look at it, you most definitely can. Hopefully, you have managed to observe when it comes to what animal this quote-unquote animal this game is looks like to you, and if you're willing to give this game a try or not. I wasn't specifying the lore aspect that much because I think that the majority of the people are concentrated on the gameplay. I was willing to emphasize to those that you have to give this game a time when it comes to getting used to, getting accustomed to all those game mechanics. First initial like 3 to 4 missions, you are going to feel overwhelmed with the speed factor, with the fact that your characters feel underpowered, especially if you try to play it on higher difficulty. But once you get accustomed to all of these mechanics, the combat is going to quote-unquote opens up to you in a spectacular fashion. You see, I was using specifically like ice grenades to get more advantage in terms of movement, replenish my health, deal more damage to enemies, frag grenade to stun them, flamethrower to gain more armor, alternative fire mode from super shotgun to be able to replenish my missing armor in large quantities, so on and so forth. Over time, if you are getting accustomed to it, you will definitely feel the joy of this game that I am more than recommending to you, especially if you played the previous installment. Those who haven't played, like I said before, or even like those who have played or haven't played, initial missions definitely would be rough. Because with the speed, with the change speed factor, with the way I forgot to tell you guys that the total ammunition in this game has been lowered in half, basically. So you, in previous installment, you can increase your super shotgun up to 50 shells. Here you only have 25 when your ammo it has been fully maxed out. So at the beginning you will have like, how many, if I'm not mistaken, 18 shots. So divided by 2, it makes total of 8 shots super shotgun. This is going to force you directly to be able to forcing you directly to get accustomed to all of those mechanical stuff that these games throw at you. But I would think that if you are willing to dedicate some time and effort onto it, as well as you, of course, can play with the lower difficulty just to get a hang of the combat, of every additional mechanics, you will enjoy this game so much. With all that said, I would like to thank you. I would like to thank anyone who is going to be watching this episode on YouTube when I'm going to upload it. Hopefully you will like it. Hopefully the picture is good, the sound quality is good. And do not forget that if you truly like it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share this video, because this helps other people see this good content. More people are going to stumble upon my channel and they will eventually find something useful here. Also, do not forget that if you wish to stay up to date with everything that we are going to release in the future, I or my brother, like edited videos, games that we play on or off streams, highlights, so on and so forth, be sure to follow us on one of the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Usually there we upload the stuff that we are working upon. Additionally, you can support us by becoming a Patreon. If you are going to become a Patreon, you are going to gain the access to the stuff that you cannot get to otherwise, like early access to edited videos, as well as behind the scenes stuff, Q&A videos, your name is going to be mentioned in all of the other videos, so on and so forth. So by clicking on the Patreon link, you will definitely see it with your own eyes. Once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for the stuff that you are going to be seeing on the YouTube, meaning this video, once it's going to be uploaded. I will see you all in the next mission. Until then, have a good time.